too. It's approved. All right, we'll continue with Coach Snyder. Questions for Coach? We'll start down here in front with Kate.
Hey, Coach. After the Vandy game, I asked you about Howard Matthews, and you were complimentary, but said he should have had maybe some more turnovers and some more plays. Mm-hmm. He's had, I guess, 2 more picks since then. Can you just talk about his development and his play the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, he's played really well. He's kind of our captain back there, and he's starting to see some things. And because of that, I'm starting to blitz him a little bit more and just getting him a lot more involved in the game plan, in our game plan.
Here in the front, Josh.
Coach, you talked about in the last couple of weeks that some of the freshmen, the younger guys, were making plays, but you're still seeing kind of freshman mistakes. Did you see against UTEP a little more consistency?
Yeah, we did, yes. It was a 60-minute inside drill, really, kind of game. But, yeah, I thought we still had some freshman mistakes in there, but the good thing is they got corrected and understand the importance of what could happen versus a really good team if we have those mistakes. You could see that sense of urgency there, especially from Isaiah.
Front right, Suzanne.
Hey, Mark, tell us about Dak Prescott. I see he's got 300 rushing yard games this season.
Yeah, he's a big guy, very strong kid. He's daggum near bigger than our whole front. You see him on the films. We've made a run cut up, and he pushes the pile for 5 and 6 every time. I mean, it's everybody they're playing. He's such a strong kid that yards after contact, there's 3, 4, 5, 6 in just about every game we watched. Oh yeah, yep. They do it all with him. Mm-hmm. And he's got a hose too. He can throw it a little bit. He can spin the ball.
We'll go to Brian, and then we'll come to Zach in the middle.
Coach, what led to the decision to move Coach Hagan to the sideline, and then what kind of effect has that had on linebackers?
Well, I think it's had a real good effect. It was, we were having some issues getting personnel groupings up top, and we have a young coach on our staff that is a sharp kid, becoming more and more comfortable with what we do, going to be a really good football coach someday. And somebody came to me and said, hey, what do you think about putting Jeff up in the box for some of the personnel things? And as we thought about it, then we thought, well, that will allow somebody to get with the linebackers. Let's move Mark down. And we mulled over that for about a day or so and decided to make that decision. It was a really good decision to make. It's been a good transition for us.
In the middle, Zach.
Coach, you were mentioning at the beginning of the season, say like last year, you had a lot of guys like Sean Porter, Jonathan Stewart, that were kind of the leaders on the field and the coaches on the field. They were able to get guys lined up and things like that. Have you seen anybody? Because I know a few weeks ago you were saying, you hadn't seen a whole lot of it, but past couple of weeks, have you seen some guys doing that?
It's coming. Yeah, it's definitely coming. And it really helps getting to watch other SEC teams with a guy like Darian, and you watch the older linebackers in the league and how they're handling their business on Saturdays. You see some of that coming with him, which was really good to see. And we already brought up Howard. He's done a pretty good job all year getting us lined up. But you just feel more of a presence now of guys getting comfortable with Darian because he's the voice. He's the mouthpiece. And so, yes, to answer your question, a lot better feedback on the sideline, able to harshly get after them without feeling like you're going to lose them when they do make a mistake. Those things I feel are coming, yeah.
Front center.
Coach, looking at these last 3 games, what are the major tenets that you're hammering home with the defense to make sure that you stay strong in these last 3?
You just hit it right. You hit it right on the head. I mean, let's continue to improve and keep playing with confidence and keep putting a game plan together that they can handle, and which is starting to broaden a little bit now for us. And make sure we don't do too much, and continue to play fast. Just keep playing fast, and good things should happen for us.
Right side out, Gabe.
Mark, what specifically have you seen in the continued development of Devante Harris?
Devontae's he's growing. We sat down with him last week because he's a very talented kid, and brought him into our office, me and Coach Yates, and because he has so much talent, just consistency in all phases, of his life, on the field, off the field. because he does have a future, and just consistency. I mean, the first touchdown's on him. He's played too much for that to happen. And I told him, I said, okay, we're even. You got me an interception. We're even. Now let's go play the rest of the game and let's play well.
Here in the middle, Josh.
Coach, what game did Coach Hagan's come down to the sidelines, and what are the effects? What benefits have you seen from that?
I'm so involved in the game. You'd have to ask him that question. I'm sure the sideline communication, because I'm signaling and calling the defenses, maybe some communication before the play. I really don't know. I just know the kids are comfortable with him down there. There's no doubt about that. They've come and told me that. So.
And can you also talk about the ascension of Noel Ellis and his potential going forward, not just this year but in years?
Yep. Yeah, that's why we're trying to get him ready. I mean, he's getting a lot of playing time, and because he's going to be Tony's, back. I mean, he's going to be the guy next year. So we're trying to get him prepared and ready to roll.
Anything else for Coach Snyder? Thank you, Coach.
Okay. Thanks, gang.